Thanks very much, Ian, for the kind introduction, and welcome all to this Community Week session. My name is Gabriela Gahse, and I'm part of the product management team for the Integration Suite. With me is also my colleague Gautam Krishna, supporting me to get all your questions answered. One remark upfront: end of January, SAP Integration Suite has been renamed. SAP Cloud Platform Integration Suite has been renamed to SAP Integration Suite. This is only a name change. All investments will continue. Within this session, I would like to provide you a short overview on how to integrate with third-party cloud applications while using the Integration Suite. Typical customer landscapes are more heterogeneous than ever, and they are also changing very quickly. A combination of legacy on-premise solutions, cloud-based applications from a multitude of vendors are leveraged. This underlines how important integration is. The Integration Suite is SAP's versatile, hybrid, and enterprise-grade integration platform. It simplifies and accelerates integration projects and helps organizations to quickly transition to intelligent enterprises. It is composed of 4 main capabilities: cloud integration for end-to-end process integration, API management to design, deliver, and manage all your APIs, open connectors to simplify non-SAP connectivity, and the integration advisor to accelerate the interface design with the help of machine learning capabilities. The Integration Suite with all capabilities are running on different hyperscaler environments, such as AWS, Azure, Alibaba Cloud. Also, Google Cloud is on the roadmap. Also, Gartner recognized the Integration Suite as one of the most comprehensive integration platforms and ranked it as a leader in the 2020 Magic Quadrant for Enterprise iPaaS. I recommend to watch the replay of the TechEd session Dev 202 to understand the big picture of the Integration Suite. In this short breakout session, I will focus on the both capabilities cloud integration and open connectors. How to bridge the 2 worlds of SAP and non-SAP applications? You can use cloud integration as your middleware solution. For the last mile to non-SAP cloud applications, the open connectors capability can jump in. Cloud integration is the preferred option, especially in scenarios which profit from quick time to value through out-of-the-box integration content from the SAP API Business Hub. And for any integration where mediation, transformation, and routing are helpful. Customers can leverage pre-built integration packs from SAP and also from partners to get out-of-the-box integrations for SAP to SAP and SAP to non-SAP integration scenarios up and running quickly. These integration packages are available at the SAP API Business Hub, our public catalog, and be also consumed in the Integration Suite. At the API Business Hub, approximately 2,000 pre-built integration flows and value mappings and around 160 open connectors are available. Integration content across all different critical core business processes are delivered, as for lead to cash, source to pay, and many others. More than 50% of the content is for SAP to non-SAP integration scenarios. We know that most of our customers have mainly non-SAP applications in their system landscapes, and we support them in their integration projects with the Integration Suite. Probably also worth to know is that messages through pre-built SAP to SAP integration packages from the API Business Hub are free of charge, and SAP provides full support on updates of the available content, which reduces the effort required when application interfaces change. Also, integration scenarios from digital compliance purposes are very well supported. With 32 integration packs, customers can stay compliant in multiple e-government scenarios across the globe. To help transform messages in integration scenarios, the cloud integration capability within Integration Suite offers different message formats and converting formats between XML, CSV, JSON, or ADI types. Furthermore, it lets you leverage a broad choice of adapters, while some of them are protocol-based, like SOAP or Data, or the new JDBC adapters also for public and on-premise databases. And a Kafka adapter for high-volume pub/sub messages will be available in Q1. Other adapters are based on applications like SuccessFactors or Salesforce. This comprehensive set of adapters gives you the wide range of connectivity options that you can use while implementing your integration scenarios. Also for integration between S/4HANA, S/4HANA Cloud, or ERP and Salesforce, several integration flows and value mappings are available. This helps to speed up the integration projects to be 10 times faster, and this without any additional costs for our customers. Let us jump to our first demo and go to the central place for prepackaged integrations, the API Business Hub. With the beginning of this year, the UI has gotten a redesign, and we can preview this with a beta version. In both, you find the same content across all different critical core business processes, and this is from SAP as well as from our partners. Now imagine you want to integrate S/4HANA Cloud with Salesforce. You find 9 different integration flows and further value mappings, and that accelerate your integration projects. And you even can consume this out-of-the-box content, the pre-built content, in your cloud integration tenants. So you can, wait a second, you can here register your workspace and just consume it really on the tenant on the workspaces. Now I'm jumping to cloud integration. You can do it, also see the prepackaged integration content in the Discover area. Just type in here, for example, Salesforce S4. No, it expired. Wait a second. In the Discover area, you have access to this integration content. You're searching again on Salesforce S4, and you see the available integration content. We can copy it to our design time. I've done this already, and we can see this here in this design time. S/4HANA Cloud integration with Salesforce. You see the different iFlows and also the value mapping. Just take one of the iFlows and you see it is already pre-built and a sales adapter is used. You only need to configure this integration flow, as for example here the endpoint, and deploy it. Usually the integration flows are ready to be consumed out of the box with no further needs to edit them. Also, SAP provides full support and updates for its uploaded integration content. But if you have the business need, you also are able to edit and extend it. Or you can create integration flows from scratch through the integration capability using, for example, the pre-built Salesforce adapter or others. Now I would like to focus on the Open Connectors capability. The service extends the rich set of cloud integration options with further comprehensive connectivity to non-SAP cloud applications. You can leverage Open Connectors, especially in scenarios when you need to integrate with more than one non-SAP system or when you want to take advantage of the REST-based API approach in multiple consumption channels. So if your service that you want to integrate has cloud APIs available, you may use Cloud Integration Flow for the integration. When we want to simplify integration, we have to investigate the details of every system. Every system is different, is a kind of an island with own entry points, APIs, documentation, or user authentication mechanisms. Imagine you must do this for all your cloud services you want to integrate with, and every system has its unique requirements. It gets exhausting, especially if you are under time constraints and want to replace one of the pieces in your application landscapes by another one. How does Open Connectors simplify the integration to non-SAP applications? Open Connectors provide out-of-the-box connectivity to most popular cloud applications. These connectors provide RESTful APIs and abstract a lot of complexity. Open Connectors provides a framework, the common resources, where you can describe your own canonical data model that you can use in your applications or integration projects. And it also provides a composition tooling to build API compositions across the different connectors if you're looking to connect various systems. With that, I'm jumping to my next demo. Can you see my screen? I hope yes.
Yes, we're back again.
That's so good. Okay, so now I should. This is better. We are now in the home screen of Open Connectors and jumping to the catalog of around 160 connectors to top SaaS applications. In the long list, you see a lot of different connectors that we have. And you see also some colored tags here, like collaboration, payment, CRM, finance, marketing, a lot of. These are our API hubs, and they're available for different areas of LOBs. We are just searching for CRM. And here you can see the different connectors that we have for the CRM hub, like Sugar CRM, Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, or also, or for example, HubSpot. I've created already one instance, as you can see indicated here with the one, and we just go to this authenticated instance. This is really for my user. I've authenticated myself to my HubSpot account. And we are now led to an interactive API documentation in Open API specification. As you see, for example, here in Connects, you see here the API Open API specification if you're going into the GET. Very important is to understand that all connectors start with a set of normalized features, including authentication, pagination, error handling, search, and bulk. Typically, authentication vary from one system to another. If you want to authenticate to Instagram, you have to understand API authentication for Instagram. With Open Connectors, you no longer have to worry about how authentication is handled. It is normalized. Many APIs support some form of searching, but they are almost all different. Open Connectors has standardized a common way of search using its own query language and translates the query to the endpoint's searching syntax. Also, pagination is harmonized, regardless of the underlying service architecture. Now we try out the documentation. In the curl request, you see the harmonized URI, and the authorization token can be found in the header. It consists of 3 parts: user, organization, and element. The first 2 are for your account, and the element represents the authenticated instance of this specific connector. In my case here, my HubSpot. Below, you see the successful response in a JSON format. Every system uses its own error format. Open Connectors harmonize the error responses by providing normalized HTTP status codes without hiding any information. It gives you back the request ID and the error from the API provider. Let us go now to the connector catalog again. We are searching for Slack, and we are creating a new instance. Here you can see the different things we can do with one connector. For example, authenticate. We are giving here a name, like for example, my dev 113 Slack. On the right side, you see the corresponding call request. I have now here a name, and we can start the OAuth flow to get it done. One remark, I'm already logged in to my Slack account in my browser. Therefore, I'm not prompted to log in during the OAuth flow. Slack is already prepared, as you can see, and I'm just copying the Slack channel where we post later on a message. You have to be careful to get to the next tab. So we have here now the Slack channel, and we are going again to the interactive documentation. So the Slack channel is now created, and we want to post a message into this Slack channel. Try it out. Post in the channel ID. I'm just copying a JSON. Then we are a little bit quicker. Execute it. And then you can see this in the Slack channel. Yeah, right. As you can see, with that, I think you can see the approach. This approach of normalized features is available for all the connectors, and it provides you a big productive advantage. With that, we are going to the cloud integration, just to see both capabilities in action. In the interest of time, I've prepared already an integration flow. We have an online web shop exposing product information over an OData service. The HTTP endpoint of this integration flow will be used to send a product ID with a JSON request from a postman. More product details will be fetched from the web shop, and at the end, it will send over the built-in Open Connectors adapter to Slack as a human readable name. Now I would like to show you the adapter. You see, I have included here the URL of the Open Connectors tenant. Here I can select the credentials of my personal Open Connectors Slack instance that I've created. And under resources, I have directly access to other resources within this instance. We will use again this channel ID messages to post a message from Postman directly to the Slack. I've done this already, as you can see here with the channel ID. It's exactly the same. My iFlow is already deployed, and with that we can go to the Postman. Here the endpoint of my integration flow is brought in. You see here the product identifier that we use, and just send it out, the JSON request. More information is for this product is fetched from the web shop, and a message is compiled. And you see that we have more information about this product fetched from the web shop over the Open Connectors adapter to Open Connectors directly, and then posted to Slack. That is my demo. I'm going back now to the slides. To summarize, we have seen in the demo, Open Connectors are RESTful APIs with harmonized UIs, working out of the box and coming along with normalized features. What we haven't seen is the following. On top of these normalized features, standardized events as polling and webhooks are offered. Additionally, you may create your own connector to third-party applications by using a connector builder, leveraging all normalized features and events and exposing it as RESTful APIs and generating also interactive documentation in open API specification.
Gabriela, just
Yeah?
to let you know, we don't see your slides at the moment. We are seeing Slack.
Oh, interesting. That's bad. That's really bad because I thought I've shared the complete screen.
Yeah, we see
Can
them
you
now.
see my screen?
We do. Thank you, Gabriela.
Yeah, perfect, good. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the common resources and how they help you. So with the common resources, you have the possibility to define a consistent data model that suits best to your need. Imagine a common resource like my company with fields as company name, country, city. This common resource can be mapped to several connector instances as a new additional resource and can also be added to the interactive API documentation. Therefore, with common resources, we can extend connectors. The data model is built once, it might be mapped to many connector instances. And you consume the common resources in many application or integration projects. So the RESTful APIs harmonized by open connectors can be consumed from different services, of course, also from other capabilities within the integration suite. For example, cloud integration, but also from SAP mobile services or from SAP workflow services. This is the importance I wanted to pass. And of course, we have a community. You are part of our community. Therefore, let us start a discussion on how to integrate non-SAP integration with all the integration experts across the world. In summary, you have learned how to integrate with non-SAP cloud applications by using the Integration Suite. The Integration Suite is SAP's versatile integration platform, offering options for any kind of integration scenarios in hybrid and heterogeneous landscapes. Integration to non-SAP applications is an important ambition for SAP, and we will drive this further. Take the advantage of the available integration content to speed up your integration projects. With that, your time to connect to non-SAP applications will be reduced drastically. One last recommendation is the 2 hours workshop Dev 165. This is available on GitHub to give you first hands-on experience on how to integrate to non-SAP cloud applications using the Integration Suite. This is mainly designed and developed by Gautam Krishna here with me in this call to answer all the questions that might be come up now from your side. With that, the Q&A part is open to you.
Yes, we have one question waiting from Priscilla Lee, please, if you look at the Q&A.
This integration suite is great, more powerful than process orchestration. Since this is SAP cloud-based software, how SAP customers can perform, monitor, and alerting for the interface integration traffics. So monitoring is one topic that we have on our roadmap. We will do a lot of things in this area, and this will come end of the year, I would say. So we have also in mind to include to integrate with SAP Cloud and ALM, for example, but also our own B2B monitoring will be improved. So there will be coming a lot in the future. I hope this answers your question.
Gabriela, may I add something here?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, currently we also have this alert notification service that is also a part of SAP Cloud Platform, quite affordable, right? And we provide platform APIs in Integration Suite. You can find these APIs in API Business Hub that Gabriela demoed earlier. So you can use both of these in combination to monitor even now and set up some alerting scenarios, but we will provide it out of the box as well later during this year. But currently you have this option using the platform APIs. And this is the second question, Gabriela, please go ahead.
Oh yeah, can you answer this one from Suresh? With this new integration suite, are we overriding opening of huge IP range for Neo?
Suresh, what exactly would you mean by that? Maybe you can
Mm,
unmute yourself and clarify.
that would be the best.
Are you referring to the whitelisted IPs?
Yes, exactly. For Neo, like today we had to open some 30,000 IP. So, are we getting rid of that, and we will be like sitting with only few IPs on the integration suite?
Yeah, this was an effort to kind of make it a little more easier, right? Because there was such a big list of IPs and you had to whitelist all of them. But for Integration Suite, we have a limited set so that it's easier to work with.
Okay, okay. Since from we face some challenges from few bank customers, so that's what I am asking this. Yeah, thanks for answering. Yeah.
No worries.
Yes, Celia, we will provide you the link to the alert API.
I'm aware now that we actually are nearly out of time. I don't want the recording to stop without anything. Could you advance to my last set of slides, please, Gabriela?
Yes, wait a second.
So just
Here we go.
so thank you very
Thanks.
much. So just in closing for everybody, when this goes onto the SAP Community YouTube site, I will make sure that these links are there as well. The links are on the screen right at this moment. Thank you so much for our presenters for presenting. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for you all to attend. If you are watching this on replay and you think of any questions, please go to community.sap.com, use the SAP Integration Suite tag, maybe post a question, and our speakers may hopefully respond to you. They may even write a blog with regard to some of the other tags and links that were in this session. They were absolutely quite a lot. Thank you very much, Gabriela and Gotan, for joining us today.
Thanks a lot for this, the possibility to present our offering towards non-SAP integration.